was mentally thinking about the fact that I am swearing, and my parents are on my social media.
Cancel.
So they were like, "Oh wow." Today, we're talking about cancel culture because it needs to be talked about.
Exactly, Amya.
Because this world is filled with so much unnecessary hate. You know where this hate comes from? These 12-year-old kids. Can't believe that.
But you know what? It comes from all the little kids within our soul, within the people who's even adults. I mean, you never know who's behind those usernames on Instagram, social media,
TikTok.
Twitter, anything.
TikTok.
Okay?
TikTok.
So, it's just a bunch of people who have time on their hands and they're looking at things, and if they don't like it,
They hate that. They
you gotta say something. Instead of scrolling up and just moving on, you have to ruin somebody's career. I mean, I get it. Sometimes they say the wrong thing.
See, but this is what I was thinking about outside, and I wasn't saying anything, but I was thinking about it in my head because I knew we were going to talk about it. And I was like, the ideal, like the principle behind cancel culture, I can see how it's reasonable. Like, you want people to understand, like, what they did is wrong. Like, it's offensive or, like, that's hurtful. You want them to understand that. But sometimes it's like, as we're talking about, not even the same person anymore when it's like a picture or something they like videotaped 5 years ago. But I feel like people go at it very aggressively to a point where, you know, that impacts people's mental health too.
Exactly.
Like, even if you don't like the person,
dude, literally.
you're messing with their mental health.
Because they'll be sending them death threats and stuff like kill yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh. Because if I do, that's manslaughter. So see you in jail, I guess. But
I mean,
imagine living your life where you're constrained to say what you truly feel about things because everything that you say within social media is just
Yaga.
boom. Oh wow! Oh my gosh! You're hurting. You're offending me. I can't speak today.
like,
Sorry.
it's really so bad. I hate cancel culture. It's so dumb. Like, okay, I've never seen someone successfully cancel. Like, they don't have a platform anymore. Because we have freaking, I know just from TikTok, Tony Lopez, because he had all these allegations with, messing around with these little kids. I literally scroll on TikTok and I see him and his girlfriend all happy and people love them. And I'm like, I thought y'all hated him. I thought he was messing with this little girl. And freaking Nikita Dragon, like we said in previous video, blackfishing, it's still a thing. Okay, it's still a thing. She still did it.
I mean, yeah, and when people like Katy Perry did those shoes, or when we're going to talk about also how Charli D'Amelio.
Yes. Okay, I will be honest. When she first got famous, was I salty?
No, that was Emma Chamberlain.
With the Asian thingy?
Oh wait, no, that was Charli D'Amelio.
With the Asian thingy?
Wait, yeah.
No, that was Emma Chamberlain.
Yeah, okay, I was right.
Yeah.
Did you say Gemma Chamberlain?
No, I don't know.
This is like Gemma Chamberlain.
But yeah, because when Emma Chamberlain did I ain't gonna do it because I ain't gonna have no trying to cancel me, but she did a little
slide of her face.
Yes, and people were like, "Oh, you're Asian fishing, da 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 da," and I'm like, "Okay, she's never done really anything before." Like, I like how people like to assume that you meant it in a malicious way. Like, people don't. I mean, I heard.
Was it a video?
No, it was a picture. Yeah, it was a picture. She was like posing, and
just
I'm
kind
like,
of her just like.
Yeah, and her eyes were
like with her hands on the side of her face.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and like pulling back a little
that's just
bit.
to make sure your skin is staying tight.
I mean, yeah, a lot of like people do that when they're trying to like look for like Botox too. They'll like pull your face tighter.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It obviously does depend, as we said. Kind of like
it could have been Asian fishing in her heart. We don't know, but like,
do we
all
know
need
that's
to? Yeah,
we don't know them. It's not like
we don't all need to assume the worst of people all the time.
Yeah, I heard like I want an Asian fish today.
I just feel like cancel culture is like people wanting to almost play God, but in their successful career lives.
Which actually leads to the next topic. Is cancel culture the new blackballing or blacklisting? Yes, I think so. Because honestly, it's the fact that actually blacklisting, but in a way that the public gets to do it more so than the people in secretive and, you know, the bigger high ups. It's just very interesting.
Yeah, cancel culture. You're not gonna cancel me. No, because
Still gonna rise from those ashes, she said.
No. What? Keep talking about how sensitive people are. Make eye contact with the camera for this one because I'm speaking to everybody. Because our generation is quite sensitive. I could be holding this golf club wrong and get canceled for it. I could look at the camera the wrong way, get canceled for it. I could type the letter K backwards and get canceled for it.
My hair could be a little too poofy for people.
Yeah, they could be like, you're culture appropriating Africans, even though I'm African myself. Yeah, I mean, I'm a culture appropriating blue hair. The point is, and then people wonder why social media people won't ever post. And I'm like, it's because they have to
and why they delete their past.
Yes.
Because some people like to dig up their past. Apparently, a lot of people got time to go back all the way 5 years into somebody's history on a whole nother account and dig it up. And be like, oh, what? Nope, you should get canceled for something you said 5 years ago. That
like, you shouldn't hold someone accountable. I mean, unless you're saying like some crazy out of pocket stuff. Unless you said some crazy out of pocket stuff, I don't really think you should hold like what someone said 5 years ago. Because I mean, I've done questionable things. I'm a different person. So, you know, I would like people not to hold me to my past. So, but cancel culture, I don't want to. I think it should be less aggressive and more like educating them. Unless like it's obvious that they're just being ignorant. And it also, if you do it more than once, if it's like one time, like okay, you did this is what this is, da 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 da. But if you keep doing it, I'm like, no, you gotta go, hit the road, Jack.
And don't come
Back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Like that say? I swear, I'll be arguing with these kids in the comments, and they think they know everything. Oh my god, obsessive. This doesn't even have anything to do with like cancel culture, but it deals with how toxic social media is. But like back to Vinny. And how every girl he talks to, they like will purposely go into their past and try to find something to like push them away. And I'm like, see, I don't know what they think they're gonna accomplish because it's not like he's ever gonna date you. Like, no offense, not that because you're not like, you know, good enough, but like I most likely will never meet him. So why am I gonna go try to chase away this girl that he actually likes? So I think there's like one girl that the public actually liked him with, and it was like, I think her name was Nylea. So now I'm thinking about
choo-choo somewhere.
Now I'm thinking about
taking it. Midnight train going anywhere.
I don't know the words. I forgot the words, bro. I forgot them. I know the song. I forgot them.
Journey.
Look at that. I just got canceled. What were other topics?
I mean, we basically hit all the topics on cancel culture.
How was it not been 10 minutes yet?
No, actually. Well, you know, I think it's because this.
On?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, we are just right on time.
Literally.
Nice.